the Yellowstone Caldera. It's it's basically a giant pimple under Eastern Oregon all the way to through the Dakotas all the way to fucking Michigan.
It's gonna destroy the United States, and the only man that can save us is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
That's right.
This summer.
I'm reading The Demon Haunted World by Carl Sagan, which is basically him. The book came out in 1995.
That sounds like a real uplifting novel.
I was gonna say it sounds like the world's coolest anime until you you said it was written by Carl Sagan.
It's a great book, but it's just one man's hair pulling plea to humanity to stop being peasant brained, to be please, we have to stop being superstitious. We have to believe in science. Nope. It's the only thing that's going to save us. This was 95.
Nope, it's too late. It's fine. We're just going to have to deal with whatever the consequences are.
The thing is that, provably, the only way to, turn it around is the corporate level of, pollution and
It's what is it, 97% is corporate?
We as regular plebeian human beings almost have zero, not zero effect. Do as much as you can, but it's a drop in the fucking rising ocean comparatively to what everybody else is doing. So what I say is actually just lean into it. Buy beachfront property, but when I say beachfront, I mean a mile away from the beach.
Oh, a mile is quite generous, Mondo.
It is so funny to me that there is a huge Florida real estate boom happening right now.
It's insane.
There is so much development and so much property being bought in and around right near Everglades and the beaches. I cannot stress enough. Those will be gone in 10 years. I cannot.
Again, 10 years is very generous.
And that's very generous.
It's very generous.
You would not believe I don't want to call it stupidity, so I'll say the oversight of people that are excited to buy a home at an affordable price in a place that is beautiful. I was just listening to my friend Paige Wesley from Cult Podcast. Tell me a story about how somebody in her family sold real estate in Hawaii. I don't know if you've ever heard of beautiful Hawaii. So in Hawaii, the property that is in what they would call the splash zone for...
It's a very cute name for it.
Yeah.
That's a very cute name for every time if the tide rolls back too far, it's gone.
Not the tide, the volcanoes.
The volcanoes?
The active volcanoes.
I thought you were talking tsunamis. I thought you were talking what?
No. So yeah, I guess...
I forgot about volcanoes because when you're a kid and you think volcanoes are going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
I've forgotten that they actually are real things that exist.
For some people.
They are a big deal, and they're gonna come back. That's the thing is you're forgetting it now, and then you forget that
all of our tectonic plates and how the Earth was formed in the first place.
Yeah, or just that we have a massive volcano right in the middle of America that's gonna destroy everything eventually.
Which one is that?
The caldera, the Yellowstone Caldera. It's it's basically a giant pimple under Eastern Oregon all the way to through the Dakotas all the way to fucking Michigan.
Oh, that's so big.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna destroy the United States, and the only man that can save us is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
That's right.
This summer.
You throw some ice in that, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So the point is in this splash zone, again, for lack of a better, maybe sludge area.
Sure.
Maybe like a lot. Is it? Wait. Is it lava when it's underneath or outside?
It's magma. It's magma when it's under the ground. It's lava when it's out.
Okay, so maybe we call it the lava area.
Yeah, fucking tell the lava that it's different from magma. It'll still work the same. The point is that it was cheaper to buy the homes in the area where it would for sure be destroyed if these volcanoes went
Yeah, but if you buy that house, you're like, it's not me though.
Well, people bought the house and then got really upset when their homes were destroyed by volcanoes and tried to take up lawsuits against people, and then all of the contracts, and there's like also an extra thing where they have to like sit you down, look you in the eye, and be like, a volcano will eventually destroy your home.
Yeah, like not when I'm in it though, right?
No, not right now.
No, yeah, no, okay.
Oh, all right. Well, that was easy to sell.
Yeah.
Cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is that the scent of fresh baked cookies? No, it's sulfur.
Yeah.
There's so much of America that it should be uninhabitable. Like I think that about like the entire state of Arizona.
Oh my God, yeah.
No one should be there.
I drove through Arizona, driving through like
Tornado Alley.
Alley.
We shouldn't have people there.
All of Arkansas.
All of Arkansas for several reasons.
Not for the weather of the train, just because it fucking
It sucks. Shit.
Today's episode is brought to you by the Arkansas Board of Tourism. Fuck!
No!
Actually, fuck you. It's Ohio. Visit Ohio, motherfucker. Have you seen those signs?
Oh, yeah.
I fucking love those signs.
No, what are you talking
Oh,
about?
dude, there's billboards all over Austin that are basically just like rent kind of high. You know where it's not? Ohio. It's like, oh, keep Austin weird. You mean like high cost of living weird? You know Ohio, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should.
Are you tired of beautiful rivers? Check out the Allegheny, where like you can walk on it. There's so much trash.
Come
in
to
it.
Ohio.
Do you want the only thing you have to do to be college football related? Come to Ohio. Jesus Christ. That's how you get Los Angeles people to move in.
Yeah.
That's not how you get people from Austin to move
That's
anywhere.
how you get people from Austin real mad about it.
Do we have tornadoes here?
Yes.
What?
Wait, in Austin?
Not
Yeah.
in Austin, yes, in Texas.
We had a tornado 2 years ago. Get really close to it. Destroyed a Bank of America.
Yeah,
So nothing of value
Nothing
was
of
lost.
value was lost. There was a tornado like last year that was up in Pflugerville. Remember, it like passed over 35.
No, that's the one. Sorry, it was last year, and it passed over 35, and it like ripped an ATM out of.
And the way
Bank
that
of
you know
America.
that we don't have tornadoes because everybody just kind of parked in various HEB parking lots and just filmed it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Everyone was like, "What's that?"
Yeah.
Huh?
Tornadoes or earthquakes? Which one is worse?
I've never been in an earthquake, so
Are
I
you
don't know.
fucking
I
serious?
think
Never.
I've never been in a real earthquake. I think earthquake is worse because I think it's scarier to get swallowed up by the earth than tossed in the air.
I think this is one of the funniest things ever is that like growing up with an earthquake, I mean, obviously like it's the evil you know, right?
Sure.
I guess, yeah.
It
And
makes-
tornadoes the evil I know.
Yeah.
It makes an earthquake makes so much sense. Like it's the earth shifting, the tectonic plates mashing up against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson rushing to save his daughter. I think I've made that reference like 5 times. this
Probably.
episode.
And it's 3 movies. It could be.
yeah. It could be any of them.
Him and a biracial girl. They're all different.
I guarantee you go to a Red Box right now, it's in there.
It's in
and
there.
one of those is in with
You get
Red
it
Box
for
right now.
$1.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you try to rent it, the first thing the red box says is, "This isn't a vending machine. We used to be this thing." The interim between Netflix and Blockbuster. I grew up with earthquakes so much so that I would straight up fall asleep through most earthquakes or stay asleep through most earthquakes. Yeah. The only time I've ever really noticed earthquakes in the past recent years when I was living in LA is when I couldn't sleep and I was up at like 4 a.m. and my house would shake and I would go
Do they
like,
happen often?
oh, they happen all the time.
Like, does it happen there like how we get storms?
I think they happen. I think earthquakes happen technically on a daily basis.
Oh, that's fucked up. Okay. It's every time I go to LA, in the back of my head, I'm like, what if the big one happens while I'm here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was
What if
working up to.
what is it, the San Andreas fault? The
Yeah,
one that's like
this-
overdue by like 100 years?
The San Andreas fault line is overdue and has been for quite some time, just like the Yellowstone volcano.
Cool.
Basically, the whole West Coast is ramping up for a fucking Coachella of natural disasters.
Oh, cool. I love that.
It's
That's so cool and
it's-
interesting and good and fun.
It's actually what the Hollywood executives are trying to wait out for the writer's strike. They're hoping
They're
the
hoping the
big
big
one
one
comes.
comes.
Yeah, before they
before
reach
they have to pay people living wages.
a living
yeah.
wage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing is that earthquakes are terrifying. They've terrified me since I was a kid. But then you just kind of get used to them because you're around them all the time. They happen like damn near every day.
Yeah.
The ones that you feel happen pretty frequently, but not
Sure.
like so much so like every couple of months
hate
really. Yeah, they're just a constant. They're a constant thing that you hear about. But then I hear about a tornado,
Yeah.
which is like the scare. I think a tornado is scarier because it is a visual thing that I can see.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
That
Yeah,
they
yeah,
are
yeah,
big.
yeah.
They are big and scary, and seeing one in the distance is horrifying.
Yeah.
So I will. Yeah.
Because the big one, the big earthquake will kill everyone.
Yeah.
Like it's going to destroy us all.
Yeah.
But a regular tornado
Could also kill
do
everyone.
the same amount
Sure.
of damage.
And they just happen.
Yeah.
They just happen.
They not only do they just happen, but like occasionally they happen in groups of
Yeah.
the same storm cell. So you'll see like video of like 3 tornadoes
Yeah.
out of one
Like
single
a
cloud.
fucking
fucking
shit up.
gang.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking roll deep with these.
It's funny that you asked this question because my biggest fear as a child for like way too long, like probably until I was like in middle school, was you remember the movie Hercules, the
Yeah.
Disney animated feature Hercules, the
Underrated.
the gospel Greek mythology hit series or hit movie Hercules.
Yeah.
There's a scene where like all of the Titans get loosed and they cause like a bunch of natural disasters to happen all at once. So it's like it's like a tornado that's filled with fire that is and ice that is also causing earthquakes and storms, just like moving. And that was my biggest fear as a child. It's just like just that happening. And then you're thinking, oh, you mean like a bunch of weather events at once? No, that the Titans would be released from the underworld and come up and then cause several meteorological anomalies at once in a single place, and I would be there and have to witness it.
Every time the wind picked up, she would go, "It's happening!
It's happening." I'd be like, I'd be like, oh dang, somebody took Hercules' strength, and Megara is in Hades, and Hades has won. Like that was my religious that was like my Bible beating.
Yeah.
It was just the movie Hercules. The end is nigh. Have you heard of tornado?
Have I heard a
Yeah.
tornado? No.
It sounds like a train halting to a stop. That's what it sounds like, a train trying to stop.
Just like constant the screeching.
Yes.
I think the visual and audibleness of a tornado is what makes them so much scarier than earthquakes, because like not only do you have what you're telling me, which is that it sounds like a train screeching on the tracks endlessly.
Yeah.
But the tornado alarm that they have you heard how fucking awful and eerie and like
that one.
It's Dresden. Like
Yeah.
it is air raid sirens.
It's an air raid siren.
It's fucking terrifying.
It's the sound of being fucked. Like,
but not in the good way.
not in the good way.
Not in the one that I listened to.
Oh no, that's my sex playlist. Whenever I've got a lady back at my place, I'm like, let me put something on.
We should seek some cover. I'm gonna see if I can fit in the basement.
Get under my dome.
Want to come to my root cellar?
We've had a couple of really awful earthquakes. One of the most famous ones is the one in Northridge, which like killed a bunch of people and collapsed a bunch of buildings. And so that, I'm going to say this very clearly, that is not the funny part. Okay.
Word?
Okay.
I cannot be
that's
clear
not
enough.
the funny part. What is?
The funny part to me is that after that, they realized that we needed to change the way that California architecture was made so that it could withstand earthquakes.
Okay.
So basically, every building in California has a foundation with shocks. Like a car.
mountain bike?
Yeah. Every building in California is a fucking BMX mountain bike that can fucking dance with the earth when it moves.
That's like the stupid billionaire building that they built to sway because it's so tall that they were like, well, if we don't, it'll just like crack in half.
It has to do that. So our
That's
buildings have
crazy.
that too. And
Shocks built into you. It's like, yeah.
What's funnier is that like when you don't live in California, you don't necessarily know this. So
yeah, my apartment's built on 24s. My condo's got hydraulics on it.
I hit the switches on my motherfucking townhome. It's fucking fantastic. My ex was from the Midwest and had never been through an earthquake before and didn't know that because our homes are basically just
lowriders that you live in.
Yeah, because our homes can legally compete in the X Games. She didn't know that they actually move more. And the movement that they are allowed to have is actually better because it means that your home isn't gonna break apart and fucking collapse.
You guys don't have insulation. There's just like gack in the walls for extra like flexibility.
Yeah, exactly. So everywhere is a terrible place to live. The United States itself should not be lived in.
No.
I think. And God, I guess we're all moving to Ohio.
See you there.
Wow. Nature. Ain't she beautiful? Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and I want to know about the wildest place that you've ever bought a house, or would you live in the volcano splash zone? Let us know down below, and also don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. And if you want to watch the full version of the podcast, you can head over to the Rooster Teeth site. That's roosterteeth.com, where we have all of our episodes available for free. For free. For free.